Hi, I'm Michael. This is Letters to My Kids, January 2024. As I said in the previous video, I had a bit of the winter blues, January blahs. And I was thinking of all the ways that cause that. And yes, there are some life stresses that add to that. And for some, if it is a regular seasonal feeling of being down and depressed, well, that's another issue that I encourage you to go and find a professional to talk to and get some other help. But I'm giving you my dad advice. And as a dad, I got some things to share to try and help you beat the winter blues and feel better. Now, please like this video, subscribe to it, because then you can check back on the channel and see the other parts of this list of ideas I have. This is part 3. So, this video, we're going to focus on things that are a bit more sociable that we get out and do that makes us feel better. Now, first of all, when I say that, I know some people are going to be a bit concerned. That may have caused some stress right when I said that. If you're more introverted, if you're more the homebody and just want to be quiet, that's fine. But we still need to apply these same things and at some level that you're comfortable. Now, if you're extroverted and you naturally like to get out and do things, then this is what you want to hear. This is the answer to all your January blahs. Now, my first lesson I want to share is about expressing yourself. And I got to confess, for those who may have known me years back, this is my weakness. This was my flaw, and this was what allowed problems to develop and get worse. So yes, it is very important to be able to speak up and express yourself. Now, if you are the introverted type, I know you're not comfortable standing up in front of a crowd and preaching or giving a sermon or speaking up for yourself, maybe when it's important to, but yeah, no, it's not comfortable. But for right now, if you're introverted, then write a diary or a journal, however you want to call it, but get a blank page book and just start writing your story and write it out. Write your diary daily if you wish. Just write a journal of your experience, of your journey through life. And as you write it out, it will help you to process your thoughts, to express them on paper, and that you will feel so much better just coming to understand yourself better and be more self-aware of how you're feeling, why you feel that way, and then you can much better make a decision about how to make yourself feel better. So, if you're introverted, buy a book, buy a diary, and work on it every day. You'll be so much more self-aware and able to find solutions for yourself. Now, for myself, that's not my style. I've not been one to sit down and write a diary, but I have discovered a video journal, a dad's diary on YouTube. So thank you for sharing my diary. And in saying that, I am sharing that the experience I have in doing this video channel has been excellent for me. It's been therapeutic. It's been a great way for me to think through what's important to me and speak it out. So I hope it's helpful for you to hear it. I hope you hear this and make some comments and challenge me on some things. I hope you hear this and it applies to you and it's helpful to you. But I'm telling you, just the practice of talking and getting it out has been very good for me. Now, I want to be clear, I am not just speaking to a screen. In my mind, this is my letters to my kids. As I'm sitting here, you see the background of a nice fireplace behind me with my books on the shelf. And I've obviously tried to give a nice background for a setting here. But in my visual in front of me, besides looking through the camera, There's a couch with 3 spaces on it, and my 3 kids are on that couch. And I'm trying to share from my heart to my kids. And as I do this right now, I am feeling so much better knowing that my message, my words, my heart is put out to them. So whether you want to write it in a diary or put it in a journal or put it on a video, it's important to express yourself. Say what you need to say and get it out there. By doing that, it will help you to process your thoughts, to understand yourself better, to be more self-aware, and then you're able to make better decisions for yourself. But just to know that I've expressed myself, I feel so much more free and honest and transparent, and I hope it's helpful to you. But whether you hear it or not, I know I've said what I need to say, and I hope you hear it. I hope you receive it and accept it well. But I've done my part. So, very important. You'll feel so much better when you've expressed yourself in whatever method you're comfortable doing, but just do it. Get your message out there and say it. Now, another part of expressing yourself and talking, again, is talking out your feelings, your hurts, talking out your needs, your requests in prayer to God. So, again, you can apply this however you need to, but I encourage you to talk to God in prayer. Share your feelings, share your needs, share your requests to God in prayer. And that, again, will make a real difference for you. More than I can put in words, but I just ask you to do it. I ask you to do it again and make a habit of it. And you will not only feel better, but you will be better by that practice. Now, beyond talking to yourself, beyond talking to God in prayer, I hope you do have friends you can talk to who will give you a direct reaction as you're talking. I hope you have good friends you can talk to that as they listen to you, they understand you and are able to encourage you and give you a common sense answer in reply. The best type of friends we have are those who give us honest answers. If you have friends who just smile at you and say nothing, well, they're just associates. They're just coworkers. They're just nice people, your neighbor. I hope you have friends who will be honest with you, give you a straightforward answer, so that as you ask questions, they give you real answers. If you got that, you are blessed. Make the best of it. And talk to them, express yourself, and in doing that, you will bring your own healing. And again, beyond what words I can say now, you will make yourself feel better and be better by being honest in how you express yourself. Now, that's a big topic. That's a real topic, and I just hope that you do it. Now, moving on, my next social activity that I encourage you to do to make you feel better and be a better person is to find ways that we volunteer. Now, again, many different ways you can apply this. And as I look back in my history, I've always in some way been volunteering, whether that was in activities at the church, helping out to teach a class, or just to do the chores and help clean up. Even when I was very young, attending the church in Burlington with my mother and my sister, whenever they would have a social activity, little banquet, or just social meetings after the formal meetings, I was always one of the ones eager to help clean up whatever it was. Pick up the papers, move tables and chairs. I just wanted to be part of the crew that was helping to get the place cleaned up and get it done. And I just had joy in being part of the work that made, everything possible. So it was very simple, but I enjoyed it. It gave me pleasure to be part of the working crew. And hey, you don't know until you try. So next time you're at church and they ask for some volunteers, step up, be part of the behind the scenes group of guys that just get it done. And you'll feel better for being part of that anonymous volunteer group. Now, I've had a lot of other volunteering in my past. For many years, I was a volunteer at the YMCA. Now, in doing that, there was a little benefit to it. They did give you a membership, so there's a little incentive. That was nice. But the real benefit, the real positive part of being a volunteer at the YMCA was just meeting happy people. Everyone who comes into the YMCA is coming in because they want to put out the effort to make themselves better. They want to share some exercise and some happy times, and whether in a class or whether just in the gym or the pool, they're there to feel good. And when you're there as a volunteer, you're just there to make that a better experience for them. You're there to just help the organization provide a better place for them. And you're just part of something bigger than yourself, just to help others feel good. And whatever you do there, you're part of something bigger, and it just makes you feel good about yourself. So try it. If you feel you're too busy, then maybe you need to resource your schedule a little bit and find time somewhere to go and volunteer. You'll feel so much better knowing you're part of something bigger than yourself. Now, recently, the past years, I'm part of a Rotary Club. Now, Rotary Club itself is a volunteer community service organization, and it has an international effect as we raise funds in our club and get involved in other projects. We are supporting charities and supporting real needs of people across the world. So huge impact, and yet a very simple activity. It's often just a social time with other guys in Rotary, but in the big picture, the contributions we make, the projects we do, all go to help others. And just to be a Rotarian gives a positive reputation, gives a positive impact, and just makes you feel proud of yourself, proud to be part of something good, and makes you just feel so much better. So consider it. How can you make yourself feel better? Get involved in doing something better for the world. Now, my last point, just want to say very quickly, and again, I understand some people are introverted, some people are extroverted, some people naturally go and make friends, some people are a bit hesitant to speak up and make friends, but we all need friends. We all need someone who can support us. We all need someone we can call when we need help, whether that's just called to talk on the phone, whether that's called to get help because our car broke down, we need a ride, whatever it is. We all need some friends that will step up and help us when we need help. Now, the number one rule, the number one way that we actually get friends is first to be a friend. So I want to challenge you, in wherever you are, whether you're at work, you're at school, you're walking through the mall, be friendly. Greet others. Whether you think they're a stranger right now, they're just a friend you haven't made yet. So be a friend to others. Always be friendly to people in stores. Always be friendly to people in a restaurant. Always respect that others are there in their own busyness and may just need a smile. Just need someone to be friendly with them and just to thank them for whatever they may do for you. So always first be a friend to others. Never miss an opportunity to just be friendly and be kind and be nice to others. Because somewhere along the line, someone's going to be a friend to you when you need it. And you sow the seeds of friendship now to reap the benefit of friends later. So, I've shared a few ideas. I acknowledge some people are more introverted or extroverted and more quiet or more sociable, but you've got to express yourself any way you can. You've got to get out and do something for others. Whatever volunteering style you like, get out and do something for others. And you've got to always be open to be friendly with others. Always reach out and be kind to others, because you never know, the kindness you share now will be returned to you when you need it. So, do these things. You will beat the winter blahs, winter blues, January blahs, and you'll feel so much better. To my kids, I love you. I hope the best for you. I want you to hear this and practice it and make your life the best it can be.